morning or afternoon. Today I'm reading from 110 Ahadith Qudsi. This is reading for atheists. I was on the live chat the other day, and one thing that stands out is that the guy who owns the channel, Pine Creek, his channel is Pine Creek. His name is Doug Pine Creek, I guess. He has no clue what he's talking about. He doesn't understand predestination at all, and lots of the comments reflect that same misfortune. So I'm going to read some interesting hadiths for atheists to better understand about predestination. I don't know how much time I have on my phone, so I'll just read 3 short hadiths. Okay, so this is number 13. Narrated Jundub radiallahu anh, that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam stated that a person said, "By Allah, Allah will not forgive so and so." Thereupon Allah the Exalted remarked, "Who is he who swears by me and says that I will not forgive so and so? Listen, verily I have forgiven so and so and nullified your deeds." Or as the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. This hadith is sound and reported by Muslim and also mentioned in Ujam at-Tabarani al-Kabir. This hadith teaches us the politeness needed by a Muslim towards Allah Azza wa Jal, okay? And that one should not involve himself in matters that are left for Allah Azza wa Jal to decide, i.e. nobody can know who will go to hell and who will enter paradise. Okay, and they also have the Arabic here. Fear of Allah. So this is another heading. Number 14, narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiallahu anh. He quoted Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as saying to his companions that a man from among the early people or from those before you had said a word, i.e. Allah had blessed him with wealth and sons. When death approached, actually I wasn't going to read this one, but let's do it anyway. When death approached him, he asked his sons, "How was I being as a father?" They replied, "You were the best father." He said, "I didn't save or perform any good deeds for Allah. If Allah takes possession of me, He will punish me. So look, when I am dead, burn me until I become coal, and crush me well, and scatter my ashes in the air on a stormy day." Prophet ﷺ said he took a covenant from his sons and died. They did according to his will and spread his ashes in the air on a stormy day. Allah Azza wa Jal said, "Be," and there he was, embodied before him. Allah the Exalted asked him, "O my slave, what induced you to do what you did?" He replied, "It was your fear, so that I may not appear before you." The Prophet ﷺ added, Allah the Exalted rewarded him with his mercy. The Prophet ﷺ said a second time, Allah did not punish him. This hadith is sound and reported by Bukhari and Muslim. This man was a believer in the power of Allah Azza wa Jal to resurrect and punish. His such belief and fear caused him to make that will which led him to Allah's forgiveness. Okay. This is the last hadith I'll read, number 15. Narrated Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh, Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that Allah the Exalted observed, "If my slave loves meeting me, I too love meeting him. If he dislikes to meet me, I too hate to meet him." This hadith is sound and reported by Bukhari and Nasa'i. This hadith shows that a Muslim, when he thinks of death, he hopes for paradise. Okay, he hopes to enter paradise, so he likes death more or less, but disbelievers fear death because they do not have belief nor hope for paradise. The believer who likes paradise also likes death to meet Allah Azza wa Jal. As a result, Allah Azza wa Jal likes meeting him too. Okay, so that's a note there. And other things like Allah screens the believer in the world as well as in the hereafter. So screening him from, people discovering his, sins and stuff. Okay, so this was not really about predestination, but I'll do another longer video about that. This is just to let non-Muslims know about hadiths and some of the really, interesting issues about how believers think, kind of, how they seek Allah's forgiveness. And they're not just like, I know Christians will say, oh, Muslims don't know that they're going to paradise, and Christians are so sure that they're going to paradise, but we don't care what they think. Nobody should, like, be confident that for sure they're going to paradise. Otherwise, you know, they won't have the right attitude. Like, it's all up to Allah who goes to paradise or not. If you think like you're giving so much charity or something and you become kind of sure of yourself, that can lead to like some kind of arrogance, or you have to be like really careful. Always check yourself that you're humble, and that you always rely on Allah's mercy, and you have hope in Allah. I think it kindles your hope in Allah if you're not so cocky, sure that you're a believer and you're going to paradise when you die. Okay, Assalamu alaikum.